Advice. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. Please invest your own money at your own risk. I am not a financial advisor. This video is made for educational purposes only. What is up, everyone? This is Safe Investor AG, H% Sauce Warrior. And boy, oh boy, do I have some amazing news. Okay, so this is my thesis. Comment down below what you guys think, and I'm going to explain why this is my thesis. So H-bar will 100x. I don't care what anyone says. This is a hidden gem. It'll make millionaires. It'll make people super rich. $1,000 will get turned into $100,000 or even more. If H-bar does 100x, then Sauce will do a 200x. If Sauce does a 200x, Sauce Inu, it'll squeeze Sauce Inu into a 400x. This is just me being conservative. I'm being conservative. I'm going to explain to you why. There's a lot of people that know about this, and let's go to the stats. So if you come to the hash chats and you inspect Sauce Inu, it's a bloodbath right now in every single token in the Hedera ecosystem. Why? Well, let's look at the big papa of all. H-bar. H-bar has taken a massive dump, as you can see here. Huge dump. Just look at that. Bam! It exploded all the way up to 737, and then it dropped an entire cent. Of course, the rest will follow. Sauce also dumped. As you can see here, it went all the way to 2.8 cents, and then it dumped all the way to 2.2 cents. And it might retrace back all the way to maybe below 2s. It'll be a great, alright, it'll be a great buying point. Sauce Inu, and there it is. It's been holding its own. So it's been, some fell steeply. Now we're gonna discuss some basic fundamentals that occurred over here. There was a whale from Sauce Inu that was forced to liquidate his position for personal reasons. He explained to a lot of the group and a lot of people in the group, and it's understandable, and a lot of people took his place. So I keep getting DMs asking me, hey, do you think Sauce Inu is going to drop to 500? Hey, do you think Sauce Inu is going to drop to 400? Hey, listen, I'm not a financial advisor. All I can say is DCA, DCA, DCA. You want to play it safe? Get some sauce and get yourself some H-bar. Boom, that thing will make you rich, rich. Why am I loading up on, or my bag, it's 100% Sauce Inu. It's 100% Sauce Inu. I'll show you right here. Sauce Inu. You see that? And I will also, on my next video, explain how I opened a 401k, a crypto 401k, and also I'm going to start a crypto ETF on these two wallets. I'm going to show you right now. So I have two other wallets. Let me show you right here. My crypto ETF and my crypto 401k. Now, what do I have in my crypto 401k? Oops. All I have is Sauce Inu. Yep. All I have is Sauce Inu. That's my safe play. I'm going to explain to you why. And in my crypto ETF, same. All I have is Sauce Inu. Why am I all in on Sauce Inu? Here's why. Let's inspect all the specifics. First of all, Sauce Inu is dropping because remember that the main and the biggest liquidity pool that Sauce Inu is paired up with is Sauce. So if Sauce tanks, as you can see here, Sauce is tanking, so will Sauce Inu. Except Sauce Inu, it's almost like it's struggling to tank. because come to hash chats, look at all of these buy orders. You guys looking at this? Wait for it to, the trade history is loading. Sauce Inu. Okay. So in this consolidation, people know what's about to happen, which is why they're buying this delicious dip. Just look at the entire, oh man. Look at all those buy orders. Buy. 10 million, 17 million, 15 million, 10 million, 11 million, 50 million. People are loading up. Why? Let's run through the numbers. I'm going to explain to you why. Now, I was being conservative with 400x because I believe Sauce Inu will 500x, maybe even 1000x if Sauce does a 200x and if HBAR does a 100x. So let's go through the specs. First of all, Sauce Inu has 100 billion in supply. Okay? Sauce has 1 billion in supply. HBAR has 50 billion. Now let me update the circulating supply for Sauce right now. Sauce currently has, where the numbers at, here it is. Sauce has 465 million circulating supply. So let me update that number. It's 46.5% now, not 33 anymore. 46.5%. There we go. And HBAR, it's currently sitting at circulating supply. Here it is. 65%. Beautiful. 65%. Perfect. Let me make this a little bigger. Now, what's the circulating supply for Sauce Inu? Sauce Inu is running at 100% supply. That is it. There's no more Sauce Inu left. And one is paired with its Sauce Inu's with Sauce. Now there's 100k in liquidity paired up with Sauce Inu. You can see right here. Here's the dollar amount. Okay. Which means it's tied to Sauce's price action and price action. So anyways, so remember that. So if Sauce drops, so will Sauce Inu. If Sauce spikes, so will Sauce Inu. Now we had a couple dumpers that they're trying to prevent Sauce Inu to go up. Why? Remember, when there's no more supply left, then there's going to be a battle of people buying coins at what prices. So say for example, there's only there's no more supply left. There's about 14% in the liquidity. All right. But if the buy orders equate to 20% of the flow in buy orders going through, there's a 6% surplus, and that 6% causes a squeeze. Now, what does it look like when something squeezes because there is no more left? Okay, we're gonna use the grandfather of all tokens, and that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is running at 92 circulating supply. there's practically no more Bitcoins left. So I don't even want to do the reverse math here to see when the squeeze happened, but I'm going to assume it happened somewhere around here in the 90s and probably even in the 10s. This is when it started squeezing. It started squeezing. There were no more Bitcoins left, so now the price has to push up to find sellers. And then you see massive dumps because people are ready to sell. But the demand keeps going up, so it keeps squeezing up, pushing up the price even higher and higher. And it'll keep happening. It is squeezing, in other words. So, and now we have, the U.S. markets that loves having control of everything. So they found ways to trade it with leverage and also short it, which is, it'll be a matter of time if they find the same thing for H-bar. Give me 1 minute, okay, guys? Sorry about that, guys. So, Bitcoin has been going on an ongoing squeeze. Yep. Bitcoin has. And it'll keep squeezing. So, in the entire Sauce swap ecosystem, no other token is sitting at the same spot the Sauce Inu is sitting at the squeezing point, because it already squeezed once. What do I mean? Let me show you. This is when it started squeezing. This is the reason why it won't drop. No matter how much dumpers dump, people are trying to get their hands on this, because this is the only token that's sitting at its squeezing point. No other token is sitting there. So, Sauce pushing up adds more supply crunch. What do I mean by that? When Sauce pushes up, as you can see here, it adds pressure to the supply in Sauce Inu sitting in the liquidity, skyrocketing the price. So that's why, excuse me, guys. Now some of you are saying, oh yeah, then why did it dump? Exactly. Because there's dumpers. There were dumpers. They acknowledge, they know that this thing is squeezing. They don't want it to squeeze, so they're trying to sell. Those that understand this basic fundamental, they're buying. So that's why there's buys. Look at all those buys. They know what's about to happen. So as a matter of fact, Sauce Inu was starting to squeeze up here. And so when it squeezes, the market pushes the price up. Now you need enough liquidity as well. The market pushes the price up, and look at it as in a desperation move to find a seller, someone that could please sell to fulfill the orders. Let's say there's only 15 billion Sauce Inu to buy in the liquidity, and there's buy orders up to 20 billion. So they need to fulfill the 5 extra billion of buy orders. So now the price has to push up to find sellers. There's sellers. If there's enough sellers to fulfill those 5 billions, perfect. Now there's dumpers that do dump this bad. This is bad because it tries to start a panic sell-off, but not only has it not worked, but there's people praying for the price to touch the 400s, or if they can 300s. As you can see here, for example, here someone bought it up, here someone bought it up. This is gonna get bought up quick. So it's adding low right now. It's the Sauce Dropping is adding downward momentum for everything, even Sauce Inu. So you might say, well, then why don't we just wait for it to finish dropping? Exactly, you can just wait to finish dropping. Maybe it'll land on the 500, maybe it won't. But when Sauce Inu is bought on a downward momentum, it's setting a floor, and I mean a hard floor. So right now, let's say Sauce Inu is supposed to drop to 500, but because people are chowing down on this dip, it's getting pushed up. So you can see the squeezing point, the squeezing range. Right now, liquidity dropped a bit because people tapped into their liquidity so they can load up on some more Sauce Inu. So the price, the squeezing point, I'm estimating it between 900 to 1,000 right here. This is a squeezing point, this range. All it takes for someone to buy 2 billion, and then boom, it'll begin squeezing again. Yes, a 2 billion purchase. Right now, the stats show, so this is the math now. The market cap right now for Sauce Inu is at 600K. For Sauce, get this, it went up. The market cap for Sauce is right now at 10 million. 10 million. Now, people that are trying to understand, will Sauce really reach 100x? Guys, no, where would 100x put Sauce's market cap at? It would put it at 1 billion market cap target. 100x would. 100x for H-bar would put it at 500 billion on H-bar. Now, H-bar pushing up to the 100 billion market cap will trigger Sauce to squeeze, which is why I believe if H-bar does a 50x, this will do 100x. If H-bar does a 100 or 200x, this will do a 400, 500x. Sauce, it'll push Sauce to squeeze. And Sauce squeezing, while Sauce Inu already has been squeezing, will push this to astronomical heights. With a, if you've seen the stock market when it has a gamma squeeze, or this will have a gamma squeeze on like steroids, on one of those spaceship, with a light year speed mode propeller or whatever. Sauce Inu would, because right now there's already a supply crunch. There's no more tokens left. There's no keys to print anymore. So this is sitting at 10 million. This is sitting at 2 billion. So right now the market cap, it's at not even 1%. It's probably sitting at 0.5% of H-bars. And then Sauce Inu's market cap is sitting at 10%. No, a little less. Let's put 3% of Sauce's market cap. Now, being tied and paired, right here, Sauce's, now look at all of Sauce's liquidity pools. Now, the top meme coin liquidity pool with Sauce is Sauce Inu. It's Sauce Inu. The first liquidity pool and the biggest one is H-bar. Second one is Sauce and next Sauce, USDC and Sauce, then H-bar-X and Sauce, and then Sauce Inu and Sauce. H-bar-X is not even close to a supply crunch. Okay, USDC is a stable coin, So it kind of holds you back a bit, but it's not that big. Sauce is also not close to a supply crunch, nor is Sauce. But because of the robust liquidity from HBAR pushing up will catapult Sauce or buy order or buy pressure by retail investors. But Sauce Inu is already at a squeezing point. So if Sauce just simply coughs, it'll push the price up. And Sauce Inu sellers were aware of that. Some of them try to make a quick buck, trying to flip and trying to swing trade other tokens, but they realized very quickly that that was the wrong move. And we'll soon have a lot of them even coming back. Those that are aware of these stats have been loading up on Sauce Inu. They're aware. Now, Sauce Inu will reach, because it's already at its squeezing point, will reach Sauce market cap. Yep, it'll reach it. It will reach Sauce's market cap because it will take less buying pressure than it would take for Sauce. I'm not just talking about, this one is a smaller token. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about including the factors. So let's say this never even gets listed on an exchange, Sauce Inu, and it could easily just squeeze just by Sauce pushing up. Why? Because Sauce's liquidity right here, there's 2 million Sauce paired up with 7 billion Sauce Inu. So Sauce will suffer an impermanent loss as it's pushing up because it'll DCA below to Sauce Inu as it's pushing up. Sauce Inu being already at a supply crunch, it'll have to push up, keeping up with the demand just by the simple Sauce demand. Yes, does that make sense? Sauce Inu will create an auto demand, a self-created demand just because of the Sauce demand. So when this pushes up, it'll DCA into Sauce Inu. Sauce Inu price will also get pushed up. So Saucer swap will just spike. It'll spike Sauce Inu's price, trying to find sellers. This is not even considering buying pressure from average Joes that's happening right now. This is simply preventing Sauce Inus from dropping. That's it, all these buys. So now there's a nice floor getting set up for Sauce Inu. Now imagine what'll happen when suddenly Sauce Inu gets listed on an exchange or it finally gets approved for cross-chain. They've already applied. At any moment, it'll simply get announced and that's it. Also, I have no idea how they pull this one off. I mean, I keep getting amazed by Sauce Inu. So, huge partnership for PMX Gaming with one of the top performing project tokens on Hedera, Sauce Inu. They partner with a gaming company. Holy crap. Like, listen to this. Let's watch this whole video. How? Just I don't know. I'm glad some people don't even notice how bullish Sauce Inu are making themselves. So they basically partner up themselves with, I believe it's going to be the leading project in Hedera, Gilmore Estates, the G coin. Gilmore Estates. This is a real estate company that tokenized its entire rental income project into the crypto industry and chose Hedera. They partnered up. Yep, they partnered up. And now, well, it's not a partner, but they're liquidity partners, which is basically they're indirectly partnered up. And now they partnered up with a gaming company. Holy crap. Now, obviously, this is a small company, but they see the potential because they chose Sauce Inu. Who doesn't see the potential that does a small dive? You don't even have to do a deep dive, but just a small dive on Sauce Inu. The market cap is at 600K. Like, to me, this is supposed to be at 600 million. So, yes, in order for this... okay, anyways. So, H-bar explosions is going to cause Sauce to explode into a squeezing point, which is why I believe Sauce will surpass H-bar's price. What do I mean by this? Let me show you by other projects, and I've explained this before. We're gonna go to the Polkadot ecosystem. This is the Polkadot ecosystem. Polkadot it exploded from $4 all the way to 53. Now, this ecosystem has micros. Now watch Polka Bridge. Remember, Polkadot 10x. Watch Polka Bridge. Polka Bridge exploded from 4 cents to almost $4. 100x. 100x. That's insane. So the main token, the main ecosystem, the main native token, when it does a 10x, of course their micros will do an exponential explosion. So let's look at other ones. Polka Starter, for example. Polka Starter did from 25 cents all the way to $5. Now you can see the range of the size of their market cap, because that dictates how much room they have to have a bigger explosion. The smaller the market cap, the more the room for the bigger explosion. Now you have to also consider factors that what will keep the explosion going. So I hope this makes sense. Polkadot's micros, like Polka Bridge, do an exponential explosion if Polkadot explodes. Just like if H-bar explodes, H-bar right here explodes, it would send Sauce Inu in an exponential explosion to a squeezing explosion bigger than a gamma squeeze, and this will push Sauce Inu, that's already in the middle of a squeeze, to mega squeeze, re-squeeze, and gamma super duper squeeze. Comment down below if something doesn't make sense. If something doesn't add up, please ask me, let me know. I'll do my very best. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm making it as basic as I possibly can. No other token is sitting at a squeezing point like Sauce Inu is. No other token. They're gonna explode by sheer buying pressure. But that's it. Not through a squeeze. No other tokens. You can come check it all out. This is why I chose Sauce Inu, and I have a massive bag, and I even made a video over here. How to take profits. This is how to take profits responsibly, how to take profits without hurting the price. So you can, for example, sell 1% of your portfolio a day. In 100 days, you'll be liquidated. Or 1% until you've sold 30%. Does that make sense? That doesn't hurt the price action. And I go into more detail how there's indicators that help you. They help you sell responsibly. But I cannot just not be bullish on Sauce Inu. Knowing what I know, I can't just sit here and not be bullish. It's the reason why I split my wallet, because I know what's about to happen. This small tickle that Sauce had. Sauce will get back to their 2.8 cents and then explode to 3 cents. For the people that may be asking, but why did Sauce not explode when Sauce exploded right now, right? Because Sauce exploded right here. From the let's compare them right now. From the 12th of August to the 15th of August, in 3 days, it went from 1.9 to 2.8. A whole entire almost 50% explosion. Now let's compare Sauce Inu. From the 12th to the 15th. Well, look, from the 12th, it was at 7, right? Midway, look at the trajectory. Look how it was spiking. You see that? Just look. So compare both graphs. From the 12th to the 13th, it went from 19.8, so 1.9 to 2 to 2. Sauce Inu went from 7 in just one day to 8.4 to 8.15. It was squeezing, guys. It was squeezing, but the dumpers didn't want this to go far, because it was look at the trajectory it was going. How much steeper of a spike it was having. It was gonna go like this. But obviously there's people that want their profits because they want to jump in early. Maybe they got distracted with Galaxy because Galaxy was popping. Look at Galaxy. Galaxy was popping. And people got distracted with Galaxy. They thought it was going to go to 40 cents. I told my followers that this thing might drop to 10 cents. Even Level Up Trading called it. But yes, look, this is the mirror proof. Look how much steeper Sauce's spike was getting compared to the graph of Sauce Inu. It was already getting steep. And when it was in the middle of a squeeze, one of the whales, I think homeboy probably got blackmailed or whatever, because there legit are forces and people, call me conspiracy theorists, that are really trying to sabotage his project as much as they can because they don't want it to explode. Too late. Too late, bro. Look at this project. Just look. It's already past the squeezing point, and it's in the middle of the squeezing range. It's already squeezing. People know that, so they're loading up. So I'm doing this video to let people know this is going to be greater than any Gamma squeeze or AMC squeeze or GameStop or Bed Bath & Beyond, any squeeze you've ever seen, because this token is about to enter 10 million, 100 million, 500 million market cap levels. And 500 million, 700 million, we'll put it at 1,000x. Mark my words. When Sauce Inu, and it's going to trade, it's going to surpass Sauce's market cap. It might come back down, and it's going to surpass it. It's going to match it even. I believe it. It's already sitting at an amazing spot. So, comment down below if any of these made sense. It was already squeezing. It was beautiful. I told everyone in the Discord, we're about to squeeze. It was squeezing. Haters, Sauce Inu haters and dumpers started hating on it. They said, no, we can't let it squeeze. So they dumped. Buyers loved it because they got cheapies. Because on the next uptrend that Sauce will have right here, Sauce is going to recover. It's going to find a bottom, and it's going to go whoop. Dumpers will have no more ammo. Now, pure math. Just look at the shape the graph was going. You see that? You see that right there? It was going like this. It was going to be at its all-time high. Yep. Sauce Inu was going to be at its all-time high by the 14th. And then pop. Comment down below what you guys think. People are going to get stupid rich off of this. And now imagine once it gets listed on an exchange. Now you won't have to go through the process of downloading a hashpack, then connecting it to Sauce Swap, then swapping your HBARs for Sauce Inu to buy it. Once you get listed on an exchange, the rest will be history. That will push the market cap beyond Sauce's market cap. Mark my words. Mark my words. The community is becoming really strong. It's so impressive how strong they're becoming. I mean, by the way, I'm opening up a sub community below this. We made a voting on which type of community I should open up, an anime or a fitness community. People voted fitness. So now I am going to open a fitness sub community. There's sub trading, fantasy football. Next up, fitness. The foundation is already set. Come chat it up over here. Tell us if you got a good joke. If you got any good news, share it with us. Everyone is just having a good time. And oh boy, it's a great time to be part of Sauce HBAR. And especially Sauce Inu. Alright guys, so I gotta go to bed. It's past midnight, and I try to keep it as basic as I possibly could without going into too details in the math. But that's my projection, and I was right when I told everyone. I was totally right. It was squeezing right here. It was beautiful, and that was without FOMO. It was squeezing without the FOMO. Now, just going to list some of the factors. So if H bar 100x's, it'll push Sauce to squeeze. If Sauce squeezes while Sauce Inu is already squeezing, it'll catapult mega quadruple Sauce Inu squeezes into a mega space traveling the Milky Way gamma squeeze. And that's even not considering that's not listed in any exchange. There you guys have it. This is Safe Investor AG. H bar Sim Sauce Warrior. I will show you my wallet again when it squeezes, because I'm telling you right now, this will retire many, and it'll retire me. Comment down below what you guys think, and if it's made sense. Thank you guys for watching. This is Safe Investor GH versus Sauce Warrior. None of this financial advice. Have a great day.